Okay, I'm going to do Dave's tag video for June the 6th, is it? Yeah. Okay, first question. If you won $50 million in the lottery, what would you do? I would I would leave the country. I would. I really would. I would leave the country so that nobody could contact me to ask me how they needed my money. Number two, what is your least favorite subject in school? Yeah, it's probably the same as Axemoose. The history. Um, I was humiliated by my history teacher. We were going into Canadian politics, and he was trying to explain the Senate and the parties and everything, and he was just he couldn't understand how I didn't understand the Senate and the parties and the everything to do with politics. I just couldn't get it. Yeah. Number three. Number three. What is my favorite subject in school? Is chemistry. I love chemistry. I just seem to excel at it. Yeah. I knew the carbons and the hydrogens and all the atoms. First atom is hydrogen. Second atom is helium. Just go to the periodic table of elements. You see them all there, and they all line up like perfectly. What one thing I'd like to become better at? Being a better orator. I'd like to become better at speech. My voice tends to drop off at times, when I'm speaking, because I've got such a low voice like this, and it just seems to drop off. I really have to make a conscious effort in order to make people hear me. I actually, when I'm talking on the phone and I'm talking to a voice recorder, it'll actually cut out because my voice is so low. Okay, if I had to give myself a new name, what would it be? First name would be George, and then the second name would have to be George Thurmeyer or something like that. I hope George Thurmeyer doesn't get offended by this. Yeah. Do I read movie reviews? I actually kind of get base them on like the star rating. I go into imdb.com, and if it's rated fairly high, I will, download it off of iTunes. If it is rated very low, and I really want to see it, I don't care what the ratings are. How would I describe my ultimate pizza? The pizza would have to be cooked. I mean that means that, if it's this thick, it takes a long time to cook. When it's thin like this, at least the bottom is going to be crispy and cooked like that, and it would have to be like a minimum of 2 or 3 toppings. Not a lot of cheese, but onion, a sausage, and tomato. And the tomatoes are not on top, they're under the cheese, and the tomatoes are cooked. That is my ultimate pizza. And it wouldn't be like this thick, it would be like this thick. Anyway, that's my ultimate pizza. I remember I used to get pizza at Houston Pizza, and the code name for the pizza was called the 1 in 16, which means it was sausage and tomato and something else. I don't know what it was. But the original Houston Pizza is just down the street from us. And Colin James used to go in there when he was a skinny little runt, and that was his favorite place to hang out. call him James. He is a native Regina, and he's actually made himself quite a name. Anyway, that's my answers to Axemoose.